We wanted to discuss today about how you could possibly repair your existing dispenser. There's basically two types of dispensers, some that are worth repairing and some that aren't. If you have a bag in your dispenser, or if it has a crank, or if it's made 100% out of plastic, these are generally considered disposable. If you have one that's made out of stainless steel, this is called a ball type dispenser. These are generally worth the effort to repair them. Both of these dispensers are widely used in the United States, and the only problem that usually ever occurs with them is they get clogged. We're going to take these apart and show you how to clean them. If you have a dispenser that looks like this, the first thing you're going to do is remove the screws from underneath. You can pull the shroud forward. When you release it, it allows you to pull the back plate off. Now, to get to the inner workings, you hold the handle down and slide the plate off of the back. Then you remove the blue cover by pulling it off like that, and the nozzle is now ready to be removed. Twist the nozzle and your handle will release. The handle grabs into those two notches. When you release it like that, the handle will open. Now you're ready to pull the full plunger assembly out of the tube. Once you remove the piston assembly from the tube, this is the entire system. It consists of a lower ball valve and an upper ball valve. Sometimes some of these components will remain inside the tube, and it's necessary to take a screwdriver to push them out the top. Once you get them out the top, 90% of the time you're going to find your problem is associated with either ball valve. They become clogged. There's actually a ball in there, so be careful that you don't lose the ball, but most of the time you will find that you just can clean the debris out of there and put the upper ball valve back together, clean the lower ball valve in the same way. Sometimes you need to replace an O-ring. There's a lower O-ring and an upper O-ring on this particular model. Be good to put some grease on it and then put it back together. This is another example of a ball type dispenser. It's the current one that we sell at Super Tough Hand Scrub. It's constructed out of stainless steel and will give years of service. It's very similar to take apart as the blue one we just saw. Basically, you remove the screws from the bottom, slide the shroud forward, and then pull the back plate off. Once the back plate has been removed, open the bottom tabs and lift off the top. While lifting the cover, it's necessary to lower the handle so that the cover will come off easily. Remove the two screws that hold the handle in place. Once the two screws are removed, the handle will fall out of the way so that the entire plunger assembly can be removed. This is the entire ball valve pump assembly removed from the tube. It consists of a lower ball valve and an upper ball valve. Sometimes when disassembling, the lower ball valve or the spring can get caught down in the tube. It becomes necessary to take a screwdriver and push them all the way out the top. Once it's all out here, you can clean the upper ball valve and the lower ball valve. To do that, just pull the bottom part off, take the ball out, and clean that orifice. Also check to make sure that this opening is clean all the way through. If it hasn't been used for months on end, there will be dried hand cleaner in there. Sometimes it's necessary to soak it overnight in water and then clean it out with a coat hanger. Reassemble everything, put it back in the tube, and the dispenser should be fine.